then, let's begin. Right, nice and simple. Feet about hip width apart. Just inhale up. Reach over to the left with the right hand. Reach over to the right with the left hand. And then bring the hands down, roll the shoulders back, reset, and go again. Just a nice little side bend. Reach up, across, reach to the other side. Bring the hands down, roll the shoulders back and down, and relax. Let's do that 2 more times. Lift, little knee bend as we do it. Reach over, reach back to the other side. Hands down, shoulders rolled back and set. And we'll do 1 more. Up, reach, down, and set. Drop your chin to your chest. Just hold it there. Round your shoulders. Come about halfway down with your roll down. So chin to your chest, roll your shoulders, come halfway down the spine, stop there and then just come back up. So we're just working on a little bit of rolling from the very top of that spine. We're not going all the way down yet. Chin to chest, collapse the shoulders, roll until you feel a rounding in the middle of the back, and then roll back up. And if you want, lift the chin, pull the shoulders back, go into a bit of an extension. So we flex the spine forward, chin, shoulders down and round, halfway, and then we come back up and reverse it, chin up, shoulders back, a little bit of an extension into that spine. Do 2 more. Drop it down, drop it down, drop it down. Lift. Pull the shoulders back and lift the chin. And if we can do 1 more, that'd be lovely. Roll it back. And then relax. Feet still around about hip width apart. If you take both hands out in front, and all I want you to do is keep your left hand in the front and take your right arm and your head and turn as far behind your body as you possibly can. And then come back to the center. Keep that left arm in front, and then this time you keep the right arm in front. Left arm turns to the back. Take the head with it. See how far you can go. So you can go a little bit further each time. Pick a point or a spot on the wall. Just see if you go a little bit further. Main things to try and do is keep the feet flat on the floor. They will naturally lift a little bit as you turn. The hips will turn. The knees will rotate slightly. But just try and keep them as still as possible. And get that twist through that spine. You just, after this one, we'll do 1 more on each side. Just roll the shoulders off. And from here, we've already dropped halfway down, so I want you to drop all the way down this time. Drop the chin to the chest, collapse the shoulders, and just let your hands fall down as far as you feel comfortable, and just hang it there. Let the fingertips hang, let the arms hang. If you find that you're hanging and your hands are hitting the floor quite easily, just bend the arms slightly. You can hold on to the elbows, and just let that upper body pull you down. Just let the weight of the upper body fold you forward and just hold it there. Whilst you're down here, just almost just rock from right to left with that upper body. Just feel that upper body moving from side to side, but you feel the weight shifting from one leg to the other. The legs like rock slightly forward and back, that's fine. You might feel the stretch slightly down the one leg when you go to one side and then vice versa on the other. Just see what you feel. A couple more, and then when you're ready, don't come up too fast, just roll up gently. Place the hands on the thighs if you need to support the upper body, but if you're okay, just roll up till you get to the top. Roll them shoulders back 1 more time. And then we're going to double the width of our legs. This time, hands on your hips, Lift up through the chest, so you're nice and tall, the back is nice and flat, and all I want you to do is fold to 90 degrees. So don't let the chest come too low, you're on about 90 degrees. Tell me where you feel it. Can you feel it slightly in the back of the thigh? Are you feeling it more in the glutes? Are you feeling it more in your lower back? Notice where you feel it here, with a nice straight back, and then let your back round and come all the way down, and see if that shifts the focus to somewhere else. Do you now feel it more down the back of the thighs? Is it more in your middle or lower back? Is it more glutes? See if it changes. If it does, and you want to ask any questions, just ask after, that's fine. Slowly bring yourself up. We're going to take those feet just an inch or two wider again. Keep the arms out nice and wide. And all I want you to do is just drop to the right, knee in line with the toes, and then come back up to the center and go to the left. Nice and gentle, 2 or 3 on each side, and then after you've done 2 or 3 on each side, we're going to come to the right hand side and we're going to stay there. So on this right hand side now, if you can, just turn that right foot out a little bit more. Drop into that right knee, keep the arms nice and wide and just hold it here. And then only if you want to. You've got 2 options. Option number 1, left hand in the air, right hand on the knee. Option number 2, left hand still in the air, right hand down to the floor. Your choice. If you're going to take your hand all the way down to the floor, try and keep your eyes on your top hand, left hand, keep that shoulder back. If all the way to the floor is a little bit too much, you can push it onto your fingertips, so just extend your hand like this, so that you're just on the fingertips if it's a little bit too far. Or you can hold on to the ankle, it just takes you a couple of inches. Then from here, bring that left hand down to the floor with the right hand, and just turn that left foot over onto the ball of the foot, and you're in that nice high runner's lunge position, facing off to the right hand side. Keep the hip nice and high if you can. Lengthen away through your calf muscle, so pushing that heel back, and then pushing the front leg, pushing that knee forward, just dropping the bum down so it's not too high, reasonably flat with the back. Then left knee, drop it down to the floor. Lift the chest. Just ease into that hip flexor stretch whilst we're here. Pushing those hips forward. Keeping that chest lifted. Body twisted round to that front leg. Then just ease off a little bit. Straighten that front leg out. So the leg is now on the heel. And fold forward one more time. So you increase the stretch right down the back of that right thigh. Now we're going to reverse it. So put that foot back down. Push the knee forward like we're coming into that hip flexor stretch. Both hands on the floor. Lift that back knee up. And then if you're ready, take your left hand back up to the ceiling. Turn the left foot round so it's nice and flat. And then slowly bring yourself up to the center position. Use the arms anywhere you need to on the leg. And we're going to turn. Other side, left side, arms wide. Drop into the left knee. And just go like this, if that's enough. With the right hand in the air. If it's not, all the way down. Mandy, was that hip flexor stretch too much? The runner's lunge too much? If it is, give me a wave and I'll give you something else. I didn't see you last time, sorry. Then we're going to slowly bring that top hand down. Rotate that back foot onto the ball of the foot. Just stay in that high runner's lunge. You okay with that one? Cool. When you're ready, drop that back knee to the floor. Lift up and just come into that hip flexor stretch first. Chest lifted, hips forward. Then lean back a little. Front leg nice and straight. Onto the heel. And just fold forward a little bit. Or you can come all the way down, bring the hands to the floor. Get a nice deep hamstring stretch in that front leg. From there we reverse, put the foot flat, bring the knee forward, both hands down on the floor, lift the back knee if you can, and take the right hand up, and then slowly bring yourself back up to the center, and walk the feet in when you're ready, and relax. Shake it out if you need to. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come slightly forward on my mat, I'm going to come on down, and I'm going to step my feet back into a downward dog position. So a little squat, half squat, feet, hands down, take my feet back, around about hip width apart still, and then from here just lift my bum up and push my chest through, so I get into that nice downward dog position. Aim for a nice straight line down the back of the legs and down the back. That doesn't mean that your heels have to touch the floor. You may need to adjust your body, but try and aim for straight lines more than anything else. Push the chest through so you start to get that stretch through into the armpits, so you get the lat muscles, you get the chest and shoulders, you get the middle back. And then from here, just slowly bring your body so you're in almost in a plank position. Then from there, just drop the knees to the floor, hips down, lift the chest and the chin, hold it into that up dog or almost like a cobra position. And then just slowly push your bum back, and we sit back into that child's pose. And just relax here for a moment. Big toes together, knees wide. Let your bum sink down in between your heels and your chest fall down in between the knees. Let the elbows and forearms come all the way down to the floor. And just let the body relax as much as possible. Here we're coming back onto our hands and knees. I'm doing our old favourite one. We just come up into that cat stretch, drop the chin into the chest, and then slowly let the belly drop down. Lift the chin up. All the way up and all the way down. Try and get as much movement as you can through both directions. Just one more. Then relax. So whilst we're on our knees, I'm just going to get you to step your right leg out to the side. Put the foot nice and flat on the floor. Hands below your shoulders. If that's enough of a stretch, you just stay there. Or if you're feeling okay, you can start to push that bum back. Sitting it back, almost like you're sitting back into that child's pose again, and just increasing that stretch through that inner thigh. Try and keep that foot flat on the floor so you get that range through your ankle at the same time. Then relax, bring it back to the center. We'll go to the other side and take that left leg out. Foot nice and flat. You can stay there, or you can sit back a little. Just try and increase that stretch if you're feeling okay. Start to come to the center, bring it in, back onto the knees. And then we're going to bring our right leg through so we can sit ourselves into that pigeon stretch. So just drive the right leg through, start to slide the left leg nice and straight out the back. And we're just going to fold our bodies over that front leg. So we get that nice stretch into the glute area. You alright? Land? And then rather than coming all the way out, we're going to bring ourselves up and just bring that leg so it's at 90 degrees in front of the body. The other leg is out to the side, so we've eased off the tension a little bit. And what I just want you to do is, recently we've been going forward and side to side, but we're just going to make a swooping movement over. So start from the knee and then come towards the ankle and just swoop it round. Ease on down, go as far as you feel you can, and then swoop on round to the foot. And come back to the center. Do about 4 or 5, and then we're going to switch directions. So we're going to go to the foot first, swoop it between to the foot, bring back to the knee, and it should ease off a little. Again, we'll do 4 or 5, and then we're going to switch sides and do that pigeon stretch over that left leg. Relax, come around any way you feel comfortable. Left leg goes across, and that right leg starts to push out the back. Just slowly come on down and relax. Can you all see me okay on the floor? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Slowly just come on out and bring that left leg in the front, right leg slide it up so it's a bit easier. We'll do the same thing, hands down, start towards the knee first, swoop round to the knee and then the foot. Again, 4 or 5 in one direction, knee to foot, and then we go foot to knee. The other way. whilst we're kind of on our fronts, I want to do just one more stretch here. So just take the legs back and roll again onto your front. We're going to do 2 more exercises here actually. We'll do, first one's easy, just hug the heel into the bum, stretch off the front of those thighs and give them quads a nice deep stretch. We'll hold this for about 45 to 60 seconds. Nice deep breaths, just help to relax the body. Relax, just switch, take that foot down, bring the other leg in, heel to bum. So the next one I'm going to do, I did it in my mobility class, but we're going to do it as a stretch tonight. You can do this one against the wall, man. It's the same thing, but it's still on your belly, alright? So it's a real big chest opener stretch. What we're going to do, I'll show you first. Take your arms wide, hands facing down on the floor, and drop your forehead down to the floor. Then we're going to stretch our right hand side. So I'm going to slide my right hand into my shoulder. I'm going to push my left shoulder down to the floor, and I'm going to use my right hand to push my right shoulder away from the floor. And from here, you'll get a real nice deep stretch across the front of that left shoulder, maybe into the chest. So if you do it against the wall, Mandy, both hands against the wall, and then just slide your right hand in, and then use that hand to push your right shoulder away, and that's it. And then use the body weight of your left shoulder to press down to really increase that stretch down the front there. Then just relax, stick it down, slide the right hand away so the arm is straight. Bring the left hand in so it's close to the shoulder. This time you push your right shoulder down into the floor. Use your left hand to push your left shoulder away. Rotates that body and it just increases that stretch right across the front of that arm and shoulder. Can you feel it, peeps? Is it vital? Then relax from that stretch, bring both hands in, and one more time we're just going to sit back into that child's pose, heels back over your bum. Under your bum, should I say. When you're ready, bring yourself up, sit yourself round onto your bum and just relax. So from here we're going to bring the feet together, just let the body weight of the knees drop the legs down. We're just going to hold it for around about a minute. Chest stays up, just let it hold and drop and relax into that stretch. the right leg forward. And just bring that left ankle so it's just on top of the left thigh, just above the knee. And again, just press that knee out and down, increase that stretch. Hold it there for a moment. If you want to add a little bit of lower back and glutes, you can lift through the chest and fold forward as well, over that front thigh. Then release and switch. Left leg goes out in front. Just cross the right leg over so the ankle sits just above the knee. Use your body weight of your arm to push it down, and that might be enough, or you can add the little lean. Just give it a little bit of increase in a few other areas. Then relax, take both legs out in front. Walk your fingertips down the legs. Just see how far you can get. You can get all the way to the toes. You can slide the hands over the feet and just use your feet to help pull yourself down. If not, you just walk those fingertips to wherever you need to. Slowly bring it up. Just give yourself a little twist from side to side in that upper body. And I'm going to lie on back. I'm going to turn my mat on a bit of an angle so you can see me properly. So a little bit of a stretch stroke mobility exercise for your glutes. I'm going to do exactly what we just did a moment ago. I'm going to bend my right leg to 90 degrees, and I'm going to cross my left ankle over onto my thigh. That's my start position. Now keep my hands by my side. I'm going to use my right leg and lift it just to push my left leg in, and then slowly bring the foot back down to the floor. As you push, hopefully what you'll feel is an increase of intention in that left hand side, like around the glute area, maybe the outer thigh, but also just use the activeness of the muscles to bring yourself in, increasing the range. Do that about 5 or 6 times, and then on the 6th time, reach your hands through the gap of the thighs, take hold of the back of the right leg, and then just hold it in for that stretch until you're here. Relax the shoulders down, and just hold that stretch here. Release that right leg so it goes down to the floor. Let that left leg come to 90 degrees and take the ankle off the thigh. We slide the right leg all the way down, and then we just fold the left leg over the right hand side. Get that stretch through the center line of that body, glutes, waist. Try and keep the left shoulder down, so extend the arm out. Switch. We're going to bring that left leg back down, place it 90 degrees, flat on the floor. Cross the right leg over this time, hands by your side, and then use the left leg to push, and then slowly lower down. Again, 5 or 6, just to feel something in that right hand side as you push. 6th. Gonna reach through. Hold on to the back of the thigh. Bring the shoulders down and just hold that stretch. It's starting to get cold now, isn't it? In fact, I'm gonna have to start wearing my yoga leggings. Bring it back to the centre. Now I've got a couple of options on this one. I'm going to bend my right leg to 90 degrees and hug my left knee in. That might be enough. You can do it like that. Or if you want to try and increase a little bit, you can take this left foot up to the ceiling and then place your hand on the inside of the foot here and use that hand to pull the knee down in towards the armpit. So you get a nice opening through this inner thigh, inner glute muscle. Like I said, if that's too much, just hug the knee in, and if you want, you can slide the right leg away. Then you can also slide the right leg away here. If you've got your hand on your foot, pulling the knee down into the armpit, you can slide the opposite leg away and just feel that nice, deep inner thigh stretch. Pulling it knee, so you're pulling the knee towards the armpit and keeping the foot up towards the ceiling rather than letting the leg bend, if that makes sense. So the leg stays at 90 degrees and you just pull here. Release that one, take it all the way down, and we're going to switch. Bring the right leg in, keep the leg at 90 degrees with the left if you wish. Take the foot up, hand on the inside of the foot, pull it down, and then do whatever you feel you would like to with that left leg. Keep it bent or straighten it out. Just slowly release that leg, take the arms and legs out, reaching above the head and pushing away through the heels. Nice little full body stretch to finish, and then we're just going to get some clothes on, or blankets or pillows to get ourselves warm and comfortable, just to finish off. So take your time, sit yourself up however you feel comfortable, grab some extra clothing if you need it, or your blanket or your pillows. Get yourself nice and comfortable. I've got like a whole outfit to put on. It's freezing in here. Put my joggers and my jumper on. That's what you get for exercising in the shed, isn't it, I suppose? When you're ready, people, just take a nice comfortable position. You can either sit, lie on your back, lie on your front, child's pose, whatever you want to do, which is comfortable for you. Or lie flat, so you can lie with your legs bent slightly. That's it, a bit warmer now. Let's begin. So find your nice comfortable position. Start to really focus everything now onto your breathing. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Feel the hair filling up the body, expanding that rib cage. Feel the warmth of the air as it comes into the body. And feel if it's different, if it's warmer, if it's cooler on the way out. Everything deflates. Feel any kind of areas with a little bit of tension. Do whatever you need to try and relax that tension. If it's in the lower back, you might need to bend the legs. If it's in the shoulders, just pull them away from the ears, relax. If it's in the neck, support the head with the pillow. Just really focus on that breathing as much as you can. Just start to relax. Just start to take the mind away from the breathing. The fingers and toes a little wiggle. Body a little bit of movement. Start to wake up just a little bit. When you're ready, just bring yourself, if you're not already, to a seated position. However you feel comfortable. And then, my friends, we are finished. Ooh, how was that, peeps?